Thank you, everybody. One thing I'd like to say is I know we're not biotech, but I've been asked to stand in and do a quick presentation. But hopefully you can listen to me as well, not being biotech. So NirVisio, I'm here to talk about NirVisio, which is, we believe, a cutting-edge technology in the preventative healthcare dental imaging. So dental care is a global health disease. 4 billion people worldwide suffer from dental health. It's the biggest administrative issue in children in the NHS, and the EU spends nearly 80 billion per annum on disease, oral disease. And to put that into context, that's more than Alzheimer's and cancer. However, dental caries are preventable if they're treated early enough. You can reverse the demineralization by both diet and well-established treatments if they can be imaged or seen early enough. So what's the current standard of care? Well, as we all know, I'm sure you've all got x-rays done on your teeth. X-rays are over 100 years old. They have huge limitations in terms of their image is only 3D, but also they use harmful radiation, which limits the number of times you can be exposed to it over a period of time. They also grainy images. This leads to what we call a reactive treatment. So every 6 months you have a fixed appointment, fixed costs. You go to a drill, fill, and review every 6 months. This is not time efficient for the dentist, it's not time efficient for the payer or healthcare provider, and it's not time efficient for the patient. So there is change. Treatment is changing. Oh, sorry. Trying to do two things at once. There is a move through the large healthcare markets in the world to move to a preventative healthcare. This means that they're changing the remuneration pathways for dentists to treat them on a preventative model. It also means that we're moving to a more up-to-date, evidence-based preventative management system. And also, it's been published in places like the British Dental Association has published very recently in September a new pathway, the 4 caries. This is determine the issues, detect, decide, and do. So how does NirVisio care about that? Well, NirVisio is a novel imaging system which uses near-infrared light to do an instantaneous 3D image of your teeth. It also can show early demineralization in 3D without the limitations of harmful radiations of X-rays. It's non-invasive. It uses harmless infrared light rather than conventional X-rays. It also can be used a number of times. There's no limitation to the exposure. And this means that high-risk patients like children, pregnant women, can be treated when they need to be treated and not limited by other considerations. The technology we have uses off-the-shelf components, and it doesn't need special training like X-rays, so it could be used by non-dentists, such as the hygienist or even the pharmacy. The NirVisio system comprises of a base unit with a screen, touch screen, that would be in the next to the dental chair. A handheld scanner, similar to an electric toothbrush, that would use to do the instantaneous scan, and the software itself, which would allow you to visualize, pick particular teeth, scan it, look at it, and also show you how the treatment's progressing over a period of time. And then it's down to you as the dentist to decide when the next scan would be, again, not limited by things like harmful radiation, etc. So the NirVisio technology, we believe, adds value to the patient. It's non-harmful, it's perfect for high-risk patients, there's no limited, and it's also showing you in real time in the chair whether your dental caries are being treated and improving or not. For the dentist, it's more accurate and is non-limited. To the policy and healthcare provider, to the healthcare provider, it allows you to move to this preventative treatment pathway. Also, for early investors, we're looking for seed funding. So it has an opportunity for investors, early investment, It has a large market open to new technologies. We have the proof of principle completed at desktop, and it's a clear commercial and regulatory pathway. It's a Class 2A medical device with a clear pathway from a commercial point of view. So if I link the NirVisio technology back to that preventative pathway, NirVisio can determine by using unlimited assessments, which means it meets that first criteria of determination. The system provides below surface detection. It allows the dentist to see caries before they can be visually seen. So it allows the dentist to see what they can't see. The system also allows you to plan and decide. It allows you to map the size of it and also how that treatment's going forward. And it also allows you to use a risk-based profile to do. So the technology, we believe, really complements this move in preventative treatment going forward. So where are we? We've got patents filed and we've got freedom to operate. We've managed to do a number of development in partnership with our co-founders, King's College and Durham. We have a benchtop system proving the technology works in principle, and we're now looking at seed funding of 2 million to take us to working prototypes, design control, etc. Our plan is to go to CE mark in 2022, commercial launch at the end of 2022. And over the next year, we want to build the team both in terms of internal and with partnerships in terms of both design and moving forward into regulatory consultancies. So as I said, we've got working principles, we've got IP protection. We want to move to representative prototypes and ex vivo trials and integrated IP creation. Our seed funding, we believe we can do this for 2 million, and that will take us to final development, commercial plans, and ready for scale up and launch. And after that, we would then go for CE mark, launch expansion. We also have a pipeline of products. So our anticipated launch is at the end of 2022. If you look at the predicted adoptions, we believe that year 5 revenues will be in around about 47 million, based on a 10% market adoption. At this stage, I think we've got one of the best startup companies management teams. We've got both some founders who are both dentists, have strong experience and a history of success in both SMEs and in academia. So we have a strong starting point on which to build to the next level. We also have a very good marketing advisory board who have provided us with clear guidance in terms of which are the unique offerings we need to and which are the things are USPs. So we have a clear indication into the way in which the commercial strategy should be formed. So in summary, we think, or I believe, this is a significant opportunity and it meets an unmet user need in an area that's growing and preventative medicine is changing in dental care. We have a strong point of concept and technical progress to date with King's and Durham funding, soft funding. So we really have proof of principle and we're ready to move to the next stage. We're looking at seed funding of 2 million based on an evaluation of 3.5 million. And that's why I'm here today. So apologies for the bit of technical issue. So if there's any questions, or you can visit us in the poster, and I'll be happy to answer any questions or go into more detail.